Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Easy English. Today in this video, let us learn about direct and indirect speech. Look at this comic strip. It's a conversation between teacher and children and it's a direct speech. Look at this picture and read it. A girl named Kavita, she is calling, Rosie, can you hear me? And Rosie is replying by telling, I am hearing. So these conversation between Kavita and Rosie both are in direct speech. Now, if we write this as a paragraph without pictures, it would be like this. Kavita said to Rosie, comma, within inverted commas we have written, can you hear me? Rosie said, I am hearing. Here we have used lot of punctuations like a comma and inverted commas. Why so? And there is another way of writing this also. Kavita asked Rosie if she could hear her. Rosie said that she was hearing. So there is no change in the message what was conveyed. There is no change in what is being said, but there is a lot of change in how it is being said. This is because in first paragraph we have said it in direct speech and in second paragraph we have said it in indirect speech or reported speech. What is a direct speech? When the actual words spoken by a person are reproduced, it is said to be in the direct speech. That's why we are writing it within inverted commas. It is the exact words spoken by the speaker. When the words are reported by someone else in his or her own words, it is said to be in indirect speech. So, the another person hearing that he was telling it to the third person. When you go and tell it to a third person, it is said to be in indirect speech. Let us look into the necessary details. What are we supposed to include in direct speech? Always they are enclosed within inverted commas and a comma is used to separate the direct speech and the reporting verb, which we will see it in detail later. In indirect speech, it's not necessary to use any inverted commas as well, no commas too. Say for example, first sentence it is in direct speech. The boy said, the dog is hungry now. When you are changing it into indirect speech, it's like the boy said that the dog was hungry then. Why so many changes? And let us look what are the changes that's happened in these two sentences. When you are changing a direct speech into an indirect speech, changes occur in tense of the sentence, time and place of the sentence too. Look at these sentences. The boy said the dog is hungry now. The boy said that the dog was hungry then. So there is lot of changes we have made, right? Yes, first it is the tense. It is in present tense. When someone is talking to you directly, it might be in present. When you are going and telling or reporting it to some other person, it should be changed into past tense. So first we have changed tense. And in the same sentence we have changed the time also because the now was changed into then. So in the same sentence we have to look in whether any changes for tense, time and place. So all the three things we are supposed to check it in a sentence. Do you all want to look how to change direct speech into indirect speech in detail? Wait for my next video. It's coming in direct and indirect speech part 2. If you think that you are learning better through this video, do like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you everyone.